Hey, I'm Reggie Maddox from RM Viaging, and you're on our webpage called Revitalize Hope. And one thing I just kind of want to talk about kind of briefly is have you ever noticed that maybe you or other people you know have these guys running around? Um, the good, the bad. And I think that sometimes we can be a little hard on ourselves. I know at one point I was really like that. I was really hard on myself. I was really like battling because when you're trying to put your life together, you're trying to do the right thing, do right by other people, do right by yourself, and you got this constant conflict going. I mean, your heart is going one direction, your mind is going another direction, your instincts are all over the place, and you really just want everything to be on one page. And whenever someone decides to make a decision that they want to do better in life, they want to live better, they want to be better, I think one of the biggest things we face is the fact that if you make a mistake, it's all over, it's done, you screwed up, there's no hope. And that's not true because there is no one that's perfect. Nobody was perfect but Jesus. So there is no perfect person. There is no one on this earth that does everything perfect every day, that doesn't swear, that doesn't have a bad thought, that doesn't, you know, act or behave rude or disrespectful to somebody at some point. It's just not possible. So as much as we try and hard as we try, and a lot of people I believe really put their best foot forward to try to be a better person and live a happy and respectful life for themselves and other people, you're gonna fall. You're gonna have a bad day. You're gonna falter some days, and you're gonna have this going on right here. You're gonna have the good and the bad. You're gonna have that constant battle going on. Somebody makes you mad. You're gonna be thinking, you could be having a great day, and the second you get into work, somebody says something really crazy to you. Or I know with me, when I'm not at work, I try not to check my emails, but for some reason, we do check our emails, and when you check your email, you see this one bad email, and you're ready to fire off back. So it's very easy these days, especially with everything going on, to feel like you know you're not going to be what you want to be or accomplish what you want to accomplish, and you just got to realize that nobody's perfect. Just keep trying, keep working at it. Whatever you want to improve about yourself, whether it's your weight, like me right now, I'm working on my weight. I lost 73 pounds last year. I probably put back on 40 pounds, probably 50 realistically, but it's always a work in progress. And you can't be afraid of that transition in your life, that process to get to where you want to be or get back to where you were. So, but nobody's perfect. So if you do have a setback, or if you do seem to fall, don't feel like it's the end of the world. Don't critique and judge yourself so hard to where you talk yourself out of picking it up and getting back in there to go after and achieve your goals. So you got to realize that anybody who goes after success, you're gonna have some failures. You're gonna have some, but don't take it as those failures means that you can't do it or you won't do it. Just take it as a learning experience. Like, hey, I messed up this time. What went wrong? Okay, let's not do that the next time. Let's do this a little different. So you gotta understand that there are times that you are going to have a bad day. There are times when you are going to uh, just be the total opposite of what you're trying to be or what you want to be. Don't take it as a losing situation. Don't take it as it's all over, nothing's going to happen, it's never going to work out. And that's totally not true. It's not true at all. Everybody goes through the same thing. Everybody feels like that at some point of their life. If you don't feel like that, that means that you're not trying. That means that you're not doing anything because you got to keep trying and pushing and going and putting your best foot forward. and just looking where you at, accepting what you got to do and do it. And if it doesn't work out the first time, try it again. But don't try the same thing. Look at ways to modify what you tried. And if it doesn't work, look at ways to kind of say, okay, take what works and use that going forward. Then try to find a way to add to it to make sure it takes you to that next level. But the important thing is you have to revitalize hope in your life. You cannot give up on hope. You cannot give up on you. And it is so easy to get caught up in all of the negative things going on in this world. When you go to work, I'm pretty sure you worked at a job to where people talk about you, even for kids that are in school. You got somebody who doesn't even know you sitting in the classroom talking about you or making comments on the job. You could be the quiet person that comes to work and just go home, but somebody doesn't like you or somebody talks about you. That's life. People are always going to have something negative to say. But you have to remember that you have to keep a positive mind frame. Keep your mind positive so you know where you're going. So you can keep yourself healthy, keep your stamina up, keep up your endurance and your focus to go after what you're working so hard for. There is no you can't do it. You can do it. You just have to be willing to make the sacrifice and keep going and stay in the fight. Hope is alive. And I know if you watch the news with everything going on, it can make you feel like it's the end of the world. Well, we don't know when it's the end of the world. So it's your responsibility to make sure that you live your life to the fullest. If you want to write a book, write a book. Even if it's not a bestseller, write a book. Be able to say, yeah, I wrote a book. You want to write a song? Write a song. Do it. Do it. Do the things that you want to do so you can leave this world saying, I tried, I did. And because you know what? I think people misunderstand taking advantage of opportunities and doing the things that you dream about doing. You know, you can write 4 or 5 books and they may not be bestsellers, but your children can come up to you one day and say, hey, mom, dad, I want to write a book. You got that experience to now guide them through it, and the bestseller may be in them. And your child can be proud because you're the one that gave them the insight and the knowledge to do it. So when you do things, it gives you, just because you do something and it doesn't hit this national platform doesn't mean it's a waste of time because that experience you got from doing it can push somebody else to the next level. So you got to understand that everything you do doesn't mean it's going to be about money. It's the value of the knowledge and how you can share it. People seem to miss that point. It's not always about money. It's not always about being famous or being a celebrity. It's the value of the knowledge and the value of being able to share something to help somebody. Go after what you want to do. Try it. You want to be a stand up comedian? You know what? Go to an open mic one night and try it. Give it a shot. You never know. Yes, you could end up being that famous celebrity, or you know what? You would have a memory for the lifetime and you got the satisfaction of yourself to say, I did it. And that's how you learn to discover what you like and what you don't like, what works for you and what doesn't work for you. You say you want to write you want to write a book. Well, you can start writing a book and realize, wow, I really don't like writing. But you know what? I really enjoyed the art perspective or the creative aspect of it. Maybe I want to stick more into that line, creatively helping people and doing illustrations and drawings. You have to understand everything you do, everything in this life has a purpose. And that purpose is hope for yourself or someone else. Never give up on what you're doing. Never give up on you. I'm going to leave you with this. We all go through life saying, I want to do this, I want to try this, I remember when I was 18, all the things I said that I wanted to do, even in my 20s and in my 30s. The biggest mistake a lot of people make is the mistake that I made. I didn't start taking advantage and start doing things into well into my 40s. Now I wish going back that I really would have started following some of my dreams, taking those steps in my younger days. I can't get those years back, and neither will you. But you know what? I'm still going to do it. It may be later in my life, but I'm still going to do the best I can to do everything I said that I wanted to do. Write a book, write a song, own my own business. And I encourage you to do the same thing. Don't throw the years away. You can't get them back. Make the most of every day, every second, every minute. And remember, the value is not in the money. The value is in the knowledge, and the value is in sharing that knowledge because you never know whose life you can touch or change. Hey, I'm Reggie Mattis with RMVIG. If you like this, click the like button, come back and join. And if you have a inspirational story or if you got some hope you want to head spread, you want your video on our webpage, Revitalize Hope, send me an email, rmaddox at revitalizehope.com, and I'll be happy to post your video. Hey, thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Oh yeah, sing, you should know that. Listen to the birds awakening the day. I love the rising of the sun and glow of its rays. Yeah, with a smile on my face, I'm floating on a cloud to win this race. You see, as a friend, I'm here for you. You see, as a friend, I'm here for you.